Okay. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to Thor's Day. Let me just check this camera. That camera's working and live. Third week in a row, third attempt. We finally have a Thor's Day to build the goat boat from Thor: Love and Thunder. I am prepared this week. I've got my water on standby. It's already filled. I didn't forget this week. So I figured Thor would be an appropriate build choice for Thursday, the day of the week being named after him, after all. So let's, before I open the box, I'm going to type a couple of things into chat. We'll get welcome up there. Welcome on in. I'm Bricko, Aussie Lego builder, and tonight we are building the goat boat. There is a couple new commands that we can do. G'day, Budgie. Here, try this. And one of those commands is there is a cooldown on it. I tried to send you a picture, Budgie. There were pikelets today. We didn't eat all of them, which just meant I got to bring some home for myself to have. Just let me know if the volume's good. But one of the new commands that will get a run is exclamation set. Let's see if this works. Okay. So basically that does have a 10-minute cooldown at the moment, because I figure you don't need to know that information every 5 minutes, do you? But if anything does, if chat does get filled up and someone goes, oh, what are you building? What's the details? There they are. So it is the goat boat. The set number is 76208 in the Marvel Superheroes theme. The set was released last year, 2022, and I've been holding on to it and figured, you know what, let's finally build it. I think I've had it in the cupboard for about a year. Just over 500 pieces. The information here is from brickset.com. It does tend to have different part numbers for sets to Bricklink, so I don't know which site counts the spares as into the total and which doesn't. Break the seals. Had a bit of a delay tonight, but not too bad. We also just had groceries delivered, so I figured I'd wait until the noisy truck had left before I pushed all the buttons. The other information from Brickset that's there is the number of minifigs. There are 5 in this set, and 2 of them are unique to this set. So there's some of them, I think the Valkyrie minifig or the Korg minifig might come in more than one set, but there's a couple in this one that are unique. It's always interesting to know if you're a Lego nerd like me. So how was your day, Budgie? Not getting your treats? Start opening this up. Grab the book out. Oh, and actually, while I'm doing this, let's easiest way to stickers are in there, and stickers are flat. Yeah, no worries. sometimes I do like to get all the bags out and just sort them back into the box in order, so that as I grab them, they're in the order I'll need them. Number 4. Because Brickset told me, that's how I know. I'm just taking their word for it. And I also don't know if I'm assuming their website and their database gets updated. So if the same minifig then gets re-released in a different set, they then change that to reflect. There's bag 6 going back in. Bag 5. And don't worry, you weren't around today, but how do you know to get a few runs for its money today? That is for sure. Bag 4. Bag 3. Bag 2, which in theory means this is bag 1. I'll put those to one side. Yeah, how do you know? What I was going to do is... I don't want to flick between too many things on the laptop the way it's been going. So what I'm going to do is try and open my dashboard on the phone, because I also have similar to Kara doing shenanigans and making herself work left-handed. I do have something in the testing phase, shall we say. And I'm about to turn that on. Using my feet. No. Building Lego with my feet would be a little bit difficult. Edit this. Let's make... Well, I don't know how many channel points people have. So I'm going to make this... I'm going to make this 2,000 to start with. Save. And activate that one. So that should, in theory, if I check on here, should now be... Yep. So if you have a look at the little T-slope logo in the bottom corner of your chat area, you may have to refresh your screen. But you will see a channel point reward of making me go upside down, the book, not me, upside down for 2 steps, which, depending on how far along it is in the build, could get interesting. Alright, so we've got the page that tells us to empty our boxes out, start with bag 1, build that, then open bag 2, and build that, and so on. Gives us a brief rundown of which bags do have which parts in them. So bag 1 will get Thor, and is it... it's the character's name, is it Gore? I think it's Gore. Yes. Thor and Gore, and the 2 goats. And then we start... Bag 2 gets us part of the boat. Bag 3 gets us the other end of the boat. Bag 4, a bit more on that at the front. Bag 5 looks like the middle of the boat and joining everything together, and then bag 6 finishing off the cabin and the shields along the edge. Alright. So let's start with the goat boat. I've got my fan on, got my drinks at hand, light on, camera's working. Let's go. haven't got a tray out yet. I will put all of this onto. Let's go with the purple tray. Tip all of these out. So I do like that the goat being brick built is a little bit odd, but at least the faces are printed on the slope and they aren't a sticker to apply. That would be a fiddly sticker application. That one. Trays there. Bricks there. Just rearranging the desk. Mouse pad over here. Okay. Step 1, we're doing the tan and white goat. I will eventually get things sorted into having a more of an overhead camera view for this, because I am aware, super aware of my hands being in the shot, blocking the angle a lot of the time. And I have tape stuck down on the desk just out of camera view here, which basically tells me when I'm visible on camera, so that if the Lego strays too far across the table, I know that it's no longer in the shot. Good information to know when you're building and streaming. Having things on camera is kind of the point. Alright, 4 steps in already. And I just mentioned the printed parts. Step 5 already has a put a sticker on, and it's for the fur on the back of the goat. That's just a normal float part, and then they provide a sticker to do that. So we'll put our curved slope piece down there. Hopefully that comes up alright on camera. It looks a bit washed out on my end, but hopefully that's visible, not too much glare on there. Try and find a good spot for this to point at. Look, I've got a little ring light off to the side, and it's pointing at the Lego. I'm just trying to get it not in my way, basically. All right, so first sticker.
Announcement for the chat: the rice container is full again.
The rice container is full again. Excellent.
Which means happy Bricko.
Happy Bricko.
I'll go back in a
All
second.
right. I am using the technique of the brick separator as a sticker applicator as well. Just getting the edge of the sticker onto the thin wedge end of the tool, and then we try and line that up with the slope here, fairly parallel, and there we go. Sticker is applied, so this will be the body of the first coat. Step 7. As I narrate my building to myself, I'm looking for another inverted slope, which I don't. There it is. Helps if you look. Two white bars. Okay, it's using bars through the Technic bricks instead of pins. I did wonder how they were going to do that on either side. Goes through there, something like that. And then these little robot arm pieces, they're going to be the legs. And the bar with the round stud on the end, and tan cheese slope, which for the shape of it is actually quite a clever leg and hoof part use. As cool as it would have been to have actual molded Lego goats again, still credit to the designers at Lego for coming up with some interesting part use and some sort of nice animal shapes using the bricks at their disposal. And while it is Thursday on the calendar, Thursday is my Friday. So very much looking forward to tomorrow off. I do have to set a early-ish alarm, not as early as on a normal work day, but an early-ish alarm to help the missus get out the door for set up for a craft show, and then I can go back to sleep. And then I can get up again, and I will get around to building some Lego in the afternoon. But tonight we're gonna hang out and build some Thor Lego. So happy Thor's Day, everyone. I will crack into the beverage. Which I have paired with the build. So we are building Thor, the Norse god of thunder, and his boat. So I do have a Norwegian lager to enjoy while doing so. Alright, step 9 is done. And I know the minifigs were actually set up first thing. They're always the first part of each bag to get built, but I'll leave them for the end in this case, just to be different. Alright, so step 10, which has... This always amuses me with Lego instructions when you get to a step, and so it's step 10, and then you get smaller numbers, and there's actually 7 steps within step 10 to build the goat head. Okay, so there's the white goat's face. One by one with a tooth. And how is everyone else's Thor's Day going? Hope it's treating everyone well. Two of those at right angles, either side. And then the horns. Horns go into those pinholes. And there we have the head of the goat. I will check that my counter is on. It isn't. Now it is. So for times like that, when I do drop the Lego, we do have. Oops. So that has now gone up. We have now dropped 6 pieces. Not on this stream, but just in total. 6 in the first 20 minutes would be a bit clumsy. I'm not sure what just happened there. Unless there is a... don't think there's a cooldown on that one. I know Oops is supposed to just show you the total. Yeah, in theory it's supposed to increase, but I haven't dropped another one yet, so we're still at 6. We're still at 6 total. And another interesting thing with this, with the head of the goat here, is these parts here that have the tooth, the sort of pointed bit sticking out the side of it. We've got one that sticks out, and we've got one that's it's at 90 degrees, so it basically looks like one of the goat's ears is sitting flat and forward against its head, and the other one's sticking out at a weird angle, just to give it a little bit of character. And then that clips onto the clip at the front of the body, and we have our first sort of brick built goat, which compared to a minifigure, grabbing one randomly as a measure, they are quite large, but then the goats in the movie are meant to be giant goats from Norse mythology that pull the god of thunder's chariot, or in this case, a boat through space. Alright, so now it's time for, I'll move that goat up here. You can hang out there for a bit, or straighten up your hooves. You can chill over there. And I will move on to the second goat. Now, there's not a huge lip on this tray, but it's enough that I can't see the pieces that are here from where I'm sitting back over here. And it looks like it's pretty much going to be a repeat of the design of the first one, with a few color changes between black and brown. It's that one. So that will get a slope there. I know I'm jumping ahead of the instructions. And then we'll get our next sticker. You'll be in and out? Yeah, no worries. We do like our lurkers around here. Serial lurker myself in multiple streams usually. But it all helps the numbers and whatnot. So cheers, and we'll see you when you get back. I think I do have unlurk as a command as well from memory. So feel free to do an and here we go. We got Korg, appropriate arrival of Korg, although your namesake character won't show up until I think bag 4, or some bag 1. Been here a while. Welcome on in. Welcome to the chat. Instructions upside down for 2 steps. All right, what step was I on? Step 5. All right, so step 6. And step 6 is where you rotate the Lego to be upside down, so now it's the right way up. Pause day! Welcome on in, Squiddy. Pause day finally worked. Had a slight delay with getting ready and making sure everything was working, and then having the groceries get delivered in a noisy delivery truck. But then, yeah, once that was all done, we were underway. Okay, so that's step 6 and step 7. So that's 2 steps, and instructions go back the right way around again. Thanks, Streamlabs. Yeah, I will be turning that keyword one off. That welcomes you in if you say hello or g'day. Doesn't matter if you've been here for a minute or 10 minutes. It'll just pop in and welcome you on in. The funny part about nice, you've had a good afternoon, I take it, then playing around with some streaming tools, I take it, Squid. It'll give me something to do tomorrow afternoon. Nice. I look forward to seeing what craziness you've come up with to chuck under your stream. But yeah, Korg, the funny thing with doing upside down steps with this is the fact that it is pretty much just a color swapped version of the first goat. So it's a little bit of muscle memory kicking in for some of these. Helps if I remember what color I'm looking for as well. Future looks bright. That is good to hear, Squid. Build is going well. I'm on step 10, but I think that's step 10 of this goat. So the goats are a 10-step process, although one goat had 7 sub-steps for part 10, and this one only has 6. Okay, this goat doesn't have the folded ears like the other one, it just has the horns. So that's where they've saved a bit on the instructions. Yeah, build's going well. Took 3 weeks of planning a stream to actually get a stream going. But we got there in the end. Alright, so there's the legs on the goat. So that's step 9 of this one. We've got ads coming up in a couple of minutes, but we should have both goats and possibly both minifigs then done by the time they come around. So that goes on there. Got another 1x1 plate in there. there's the camera just froze on me on the laptop. Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully we don't drop out like the other night. Things froze up on me, and then like nothing really happened on my end. But later on, I noticed that the VOD was in two parts. All right, so you get a frozen Bricko, but not frozen hands. Let's see what happens when the ads run. I'll go to the ad screen and refresh this in the background and see what's going on. But there's as I hold the Lego up to the other camera that's frozen, there's the second goat. So the faces are printed on, but the fur on the back piece is a sticker. So there's our two goats. I get to chill off on the sidelines now. And anything else that's in here is pretty much a spare part or a part for the minifig. We've got Thor's axe here, which itself has a couple of spares because it's made of small parts. We do have ads starting soon, so I will use that as a chance to hopefully get this camera back running. So I'll be back. I'll stretch my legs, grab a drink, things like that, and we'll see you very shortly. Okay, we're back, and I'm not frozen. Okay. I didn't have to add anything or refresh anything. I just went to a different scene and came back, and it seems to all be good. Alright, so we've done done Thor's little axe. Then we get Thor himself. Some cool sort of shiny gold printing on the blue minifig. It's a nice print on there. And you open up, the cape comes separately, flat packed in a little box. And it looks like we get, okay, so maybe one of those gets used later on in the build for Mighty Thor. But one of them will go onto Thor, and it's the nice new Lego material. For many years, Lego capes were sort of very starched, stiff fabric, and now they've got these. You can see from that they're very soft and flexible, straight out of the bag. It's really nice. And this Thor has, it's got like the dark tan beard print on both sides, with the blue lightning eyes on one side, but the beard also has some little grey streaks in it. So this may come in handy as a future sig fig. Just saying. But I will not be having the long sideburns and ponytail anytime soon. Those days are a little bit gone. So we've got Thor, and then Gore. I mean, Gore is cool, but as a print, it just kind of looks a little bit like a mummy, like ones I've already got. The nice thing is it does have a print on the back as well. It's not just a front print. His head is printed on front and back, but it's not a double-sided. It's not like a two choices of facial expression. You've got his face, and then you've got like the scars or tattoos down the back of his head. And then he gets a nifty-looking black sword. No, I checked in before, and she's got a few things to do on her end on the computer, and then she said she'll be jumping in chat shortly. She is sort of watching and listening in on us. So yeah, there's Gore, light grey head with they're not like a really bright red eye. They're almost an orange, and then they've got like a tiny white dot at the top of the eye, like a pupil or reflection. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It'll come in handy in some things. And that sentence didn't sound sus at all, Squid, did it? Squid still has the willy I gave him. Squiddy is a Simpsons fan. G'day, Mama. Welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you doing this Thursday? Yeah, Squiddy is a Simpsons fan, and yeah, I got him managed to find a Groundskeeper Willy minifig online and got it for him. Nothing sus there at all. Alright, so we've got Thor, Gore, 2 goats, and a whole heap of spare parts. I'm assuming the capes will get used by Valkyrie and Mighty Thor later on. So we'll tip these out. I'll keep that tray here. And this other tray from the set I'll use to tip spare parts into, just so they're still around and accessible. Never know. Again? Alright, changed scene. There's nothing to bump, like it's built into the front of the laptop. Here we go. Let's refresh device. There we go. Or did it freeze again? No, nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, the glorious beard. It had a trim recently, keeping it in line. Okay, so there's bag 1 done. Yeah, so just as a reminder of some recent commands. Squid, I would love to, grow a full-on Santa beard. It'll take some time. Just got to keep it a little bit neat as it goes. Don't want to get too feral, surely. Alright, bag 2. This is where my other new trays will also come in handy for some sub-sorting. Korg was here. That's who else? Korg's the one that made me go upside down instructions for 2 minutes. Another Aussie streamer. Lego and Gunpla builder, Mr. Korg. And also highly appropriate that he was joining us tonight, because from 2 bags on from here, we will get the Korg minifigure himself. Okay, bag 2. It is interesting. I'm more used to sets where the number. Okay, good. It continues like that. So I was just thinking, with the goats, each one had step 1 to 10. I thought it's not going to do that for each bag. Is it start back at 1? But no, this is where the boat starts at step 1, and as different bags get opened, it goes to step 64, 65, 66, 109, 122, finishing up at 155 steps. So if you do exclamation mark set, that will bring up some more detailed information about the set that I'm building. So yes, that tells you the theme, the year it was released, how many pieces, how many minifigs, all of that information is just copied from a website called brickset.com. Feel free to put a link to that in the chat, Kara, as well. As in the word brick and the word set, all one word. And yes, Budgie is here lurking in and out as well. I already told him he missed out on some pikelet. Oh, all right. So I just did step 5, glancing down, which was just putting 2 parts on. Squiddy has now put instructions upside down for 2 steps. Alright, you've chosen well, Squid, because just to begin with step 6, I'll put this where you can see it. Step 6 has a 3-part sort of sub-assembly in it as well. So there's multiple mini steps in the middle. So that goes on there. There. Square tile on the front. Is that? Oh, and then we get a tiny sticker to go onto this slope. Double header. What have I missed? Oh, double header. Toolbox Tritos. Nice. Clean the fingerprints off that before I put the sticker down. And now, Squid, you would be familiar with the old brick separator, but I don't know if I've shown you what you can also use these for. As well as separating the bricks, you can use them with its very thin wedge end. We can, I'll get this where the tray's in the background behind it. For some, I'll use this tray. Get the glare off it. So you can have the sticker on the end of the brick separator, and then it helps to line it up on the actual part itself. So yes, it is on the tip, and then you basically use that to line it up with the part you're applying the sticker to, and lift it off quickly because it wasn't quite centered. Slightly better. This is why I don't like stickers, especially when they're trying to. There we go. A little bit of textured pattern for the. You can buy a mini massage gun for $79. Oh, really, Squid? One of those. Alright. You gotta hold the Lego kind of upside down to match where it is in the instructions, so that. No, that goes that way, so that's going onto there. So that was a good first step for the upside down instructions. Let's see what step 7 has in store for us. Just one piece. One long piece that just goes there. Alright, so that is upside down instructions for 2 steps. Cheers for that, Squiddy. Turn this back around to face the same way as the book. And here we have the famously in Lego circles named snot bricks. which stands for studs not on top. It's a 1x4 brick that has studs on the side to allow for different ways of attaching Lego to themselves. Step 9. Plate there. Those. Some clips on the side, and always got to try and check the orientation of the clips to see if it's attaching bars that way or horizontally or vertically. Let me some of that. Right, 2 more snot bricks, 1x2s, and then some 1x1 bricks with the stud on the side. That's right, with the stud on the side. Score and cheers. While my camera looks like it's freezing a little bit, but we're good. We're good. Okay, so score and cheers. And then also some hydration in a second. And tonight's libations are the Trest Lager, which comes from Norway, much like Mr. Thor over here. Oh, it is quite warm out here. I don't know what you're doing on your laptop, work-wise and sound-wise. You've probably got earbuds in there, so I probably could open the door a bit and let some aircon breeze this way. Yes, good call. Let me do that. Yes, I am in the garage. Mrs. Mod is in the living room, and she has angled the air conditioning to be blowing in the direction of my doorway. Much appreciated. Step 11. The other new command that will get continually edited is exclamation mark next, I think I called it. And here is a step where the next page, it's the exact same thing, but mirror image. So I'll put that down. Actually, it's got one more sub step to do, which is these little round tiles. Chuck them on. And then we just repeat. There's that piece. Yeah, so I'm still working on a schedule and seeing if I'll get around to anything sort of regular and defined. But in the meantime, exclamation next will just sort of give a brief summary of upcoming plans of things I'll be doing Lego and stream wise. Right, so those both go on the side here. Okay, so these are the, I don't know, magic levitating rocket bits for the ship, giving it some of the curved hull shape. Step 13 then is covering those with a deck. That's a timber deck as well, which means it's a deck made of wood. Just checking for the reaction faces I get from Kara for my dodgy Kiwi accents as I build a set based on a movie directed by Mr. Tucker. Ah, she said she was choosing not to play along. Fair enough. What am I even doing here? I'm building Lego Streamlabs. It's fun. It's relaxing. It's incredibly similar in many ways to what I do at work to not relax. But yet this is a lot more fun. Funny that. But how did you know? As soon as I said I was building Lego, Kara said out loud, "How do you know?" You guys are a crack up. I'm glad you can all amuse each other while I do this. There's some small pieces hiding down below the height of that ledge there. And Kara, if you with your mod powers, if you ever feel like refunding people their 2,000 points after I go back, not backwards, after I do the upside down instructions, feel free to just sneakily do that too. There is still I think I did a 20-minute cooldown on those. We'll see how fast this goes. Yeah, nah. And Squid, did you have a play around today with the what were you telling me about the channel points the 5-up thing where they can increase in price as they get redeemed? Did you have a play around with that yet, or is that a future research? Because I do like the sound of that. The book will go upside again soon. Fair enough. Alright, so layering some angled and curved plates here, not tiles, plates, to do some of the stern of the ship. There. Yeah, I'll leave that to your discretion, Kara, as to ticking things off as being done or being refunded, because it is fun to do that and give people back their points to wait for the time to run back out. Alright, so that goes under there. And I suppose, to be fair to timers and the use of reading things upside down, I will be trying to stop doing my normal mirror image build of going, oh, this is the same as this, I'll just do both at the same time. I will just go in order through the book, keep things fair for you guys as well. We do have ads coming up. Hey, don't give yours back. Well, we might just give them back. You might magically see that symbol just refresh and go up in number. But I'll leave that up to Kara. We do have ads starting soon, apparently. So I will again hit my Be Right Back screen and go for a bit of a leg stretch. Nah, but you're the boss, man. I've got to look after the boss. Alright, so that goes in there and attaches onto the side of the ship. Oh, that's quite clever. And then these three wings line up with the gap to the next side of the boat. But I will hit the BRB momentarily, and BRB. Be about ads should run for about 90 seconds, give or take. Kara's had them run on her side for like a minute, even though my end says minute and a half. And now it says they're running on my end. They might not be running on yours, but I'm going to stretch my legs, mute the microphone, and have a quick bathroom run as well. Okie dokie, I'm back. Welcome in, Taz. G'day, g'day. Welcome to Thor's Day, take 3. Finally got everything working on the right day of the week for Mr. Thor himself. Okay, so we are up to step 30 of film bag 2. Step 30. And I'll have a sneaky sip and top up the glass. And a slurp out of the can as well. Right, step 30. Hold the Lego up to camera, the curvy looking brown one. Well, there's technically no brown pieces here. These are all dark tan.
It's on the tray.
Do you mean this? That's a dark red tile. Do you want this one? Or this one? That one? So that is a 2x6. A 2x6 plate with curved corners. The curvy looking brown one, and then you keep telling me no, not that one. Is this payback for me going not that leaf, the other leaf? Do you mean these ones? They're curved. That's curved. I pointed to that one before and you said no. This one.
That one, yes.
So that is a dark red 2x2 curved tile. Bugger. Hang on. Brick separator time. Landed down between the laptop and the laptop screen. That was a tricky rescue. There's that one. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's dark red. Under the right light, yes, it can look brown. I'm looking at the instructions wrong. I'll put the clip onto there. Step 31. One of those and one of those. Another angled plate. There goes the curved plate again. A 1x3 plate. Again, it's just adding some angles and curves to just layer up. A lot of Lego is blocky and square, and this is just a way to get some curved sort of shapes to the boat, and to use some different techniques too of as far as the plates are concerned, this way is up, but when they're on the ship, they'll be facing outward. So just using some different angles, different techniques. Indeed. There's that one. There. Some more of these little curved quarter round tiles. I'm pretty sure he's been made aware. Hey, Taz, did you know that Build's live? I'm pretty sure Build's live at the moment. He's doing Wolverine claws tonight, I think. Another Marvel related set. And then these two plates layer up the tan on top of the grey. some more quarter round tiles just to give some texture. That attaches under there. So then the way that these have been layered, the designers have done the maths. I mean, this clips on from this side. These bits here all sort of sit flush, even though they're not attached side to side. You got your points back. Well, I did leave that up to Kara Squid. All right, so here we go. The next two steps, step 41 and step 42. Turn the boat upside down as well. Or is it cheating if I turn the Lego upside down to then match what the book looks like? Maybe it does. Maybe I should build right way up while the book is upside down. Because that would, I think, yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't really mess with my brain, and that's half the fun of channel point stuff. It's giving you guys something fun to do and messing with me somewhat. And all right, so the snakes are clipped on to the stern of the boat. And then, but it's still like when you pick it up, you're like trying to match. Okay, where's the sticker go? Like, I'm not going to try and hold that opposite to the book to line a sticker on it. Now it is doing my head in. Which side of the boat is this? We're doing this side of the boat, so it's that curved bit. Okay. And the sticker is running along here. Okay. NA021. Cheers, Squiddy. And Squall. Alright, I'm going to mute my microphone because I'm about to sneeze. I was about to sneeze. It went away. So cheers. Squall. And hydrate. Cheers. Okay. So at least these two stickers are both the same. And it's just like the registration number of the boat or something going on here. And we'll start from the... that's close enough. It's not completely parallel. G'day, Brickman. How's it going? Let's put that there, and then where does it go? On... Okay, so this is just a placeholder plate, and it just clips on there. The goat boat. There we go. It's starting to come along. We are 42 steps in to the build. No worries, Mama. Thanks for coming in and checking out what I do. And Brickman Mosaic. Yeah, that's the stern so far. Okay, so that was the 2 steps upside down. We'll go back to the right way up. And it's pretty much a repeat of that step for the mirror image side. Let's get our sticker lined up. Nope, 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 nope. Really don't like stickers. Especially when they're large stickers, like it's long and skinny. Clip that however you want. But it's not lining up. Why can't Lego just spend the money? I mean, they're printing in color anyway. Just print in color on the brick. That's what we want, and we want it now. Yeah, close enough. It'll have to do. Hate stickers. Just print the part. At least they're kind of similar in how they go slightly off angle. Pardon me. Alright, bag 2 is done. And Kerry, you are the paper crafty one, so maybe yes, maybe you should be doing the stickers. But that would require doing the Lego, wouldn't it? Alright, we are on to bag 3. And what is your sticker application tool? Is that little thin bladey thing? Pretty much looks like a skinnier brick separator. Just a flat pointed piece of plastic. Alright, bag 3. Bring the boat and set it here. Put our parts into the...
I bet it's long and slender with a black grip.
So that's Kara's...
With a spatula end and a pointy end.
Kara's tool has a rounded end and a
pokey end.
A pointy end for applying stickers.
Try it, see if it...
Nah.
Try it on your next sticker.
Okay. I'll try it. Squiddy says, get out of the office. Work is being done in there.
Yeah, shut up, Squid. Shut up, Squid. Is that the right voice?
It's not quite an Aussie accent, Kara, but yeah. Alright, so here is Jane, aka Mighty Thor. And she's very much in a dark blue and dark brown kind of color palette with the silver Thor pattern on there. Also a really cool print. Actually, what I didn't, and yes, she gets the other red cape from earlier. Kara, if you want to, I know this will corrupt your search history on your computer and all that kind of thing, but do you want to look up brick set? and this set, and then just let me know which of the 5 minifigures are the 2 unique ones. She's got a cool helmet with the wings on the side, nose guard, and a printed pattern on the front. They can print a pattern on the helmet, they can print a face on the goat, but they can't print a sticker on the side of the ship. I mean, I kind of understand with those parts that, yeah, maybe they'd be a hassle in the printer, but brick set goat boat. And then she gets the Thor hammer, Mjolnir. There we go. Minifigure built step 44. And if you want the set number, Kara, there's the so on the right hand side of the page where it has all of that information that I've gotten, it'll have the minifigs and the number, and then the number of the unique. I think if you just click on the 2 unique, it will probably tell you which 2 only come in this set, or only came in this set at the time. Presumably. Step 48. Step 49 is this other. Well, yes, I know that I've put that in the thing, but yeah, just which 2 are the unique ones? It should hopefully say. That's all. I didn't look up which they were. King and Korg. Okay, so we. Right. King and Korg. Oh, so it's a unique Korg in this one too. Okay. Goes on there. Goes on there. And so far, this is sort of mirroring the stern end of the ship. There's a few little differences in the parts used. But there's very similar parts used, similar shape being set up here. And with one of the things with long Lego plates like these is you do, straight out of the box, you kind of get a little bit of a curve to a lot of them. They are quite flexible. And so as this layers up with a few more plates and tiles, it will sort of lock into shape perfectly and not distort its shape. Step 54. Technic bar through that brick, and then we've got a black brick with the axle hole to lock it in place at 90 degrees. There's there. And that goes into the front of the ship. Just squished a tiny little bug on the instruction book. Left a little Little mark. Step 55, some more snot bricks. Plates on the side there, and they go up this front end of the ship as well, into there. Okay, on to step 56. Couple of P slopes, which you also might recognize as the symbol for the Frico's channel points right there. Little 1x1 sloped piece. It's 2 plates high. We've got 2 of these little. Yeah, no worries, squid. Lurk away. Alright, so now some red Technic pins in from the front, so something will attach from the front, and it'll obviously go around that axle that connects to the 2 red studs, I'm presuming. Curved slope there. Some curved plates either side of the bow of the ship. And on to step 60 already. Cracking through this. Been going for an hour and a half. Stream-wise anyway. This will be... Okay, yeah, this is what I'll attach. There's the axle hole there. To go onto the bow. Number 1. It's very warm out here. I do have a fan blowing at me. I've got air conditioning being pointed in this direction, and now we've got 2 more stickers, so I am gonna... Oh, pardon me. The only thing I'm wondering if there's a way to fix this. I'm not sure how much that shows up on camera, but there's a gap between the grey and tan plates on your left, because the tan plate on one side attaches to here, and the tan and the grey are attached to here, but they don't actually join each other. They're just sort of up against each other. That is what I'm doing, Kara. I'm about to use your sticker applicator for the next little sticker. It's the sticker of Celtic or Norse knotwork, and that will go here onto the curved slope. I mean, I do like the tiny pointed part. With the bricks separated, you've kind of got it's a much wider angle if you're trying to use like a corner or edge of it. But what a lot of people also use to apply Lego stickers instead of sharp, pointy plastic thing like this. I've used the tip of nail scissors in the past as well. You can just get the sticker to sort of attach to the point of the blade, and then you line it up. This is just it's down now. Yeah, it's close enough. The other thing people can use is you can use the corner of the sticker sheet itself, or of a second sticker sheet to sort of slide under the corner or edge of a sticker, and use that to hold it in place while you line it up. So then we put the sort of robot arm piece on the end here, and just make sure it lines up like the instructions. It looks like, let's see if I can hold one up. So it's got basically two like minifig hands, one at each end, and they're at 90 degrees to each other, so one goes that way, one goes that way. And it looks like they'd be identical, but this end is a straight line into the hand, and that one sort of, the bar widens out to the width of the hand. So I do look at the instructions and put them on the same way. And we do have ads starting here any minute. So I will put my Be Right Back screen up and grab a tissue. I think my nose is starting to misbehave. Alright, so step 60 is done. I'll be back in 90 seconds to 2-ish minutes. The ads will run anywhere from a minute to a minute 30. But I'll see you back here very soon. Okay, back, feeling a little better, and we are on to step 61 of the goat boat. Bracket, 1x6 plate, another 1x6 plate, and I said earlier, normally with things like this that are clearly going to be replicated as a left and a right, I would normally build both at the same time if this is like a steady set. But as I'm trying out a new channel point reward of making me go with upside down instructions, I am just sort of sticking to each step as it goes. Alright, that attaches on like so. And then step 60, I don't know, so step 62 is still on this side of the boat. Oh, nice. And we get a little green plate here. We're going to have some green and red, it looks like, for starboard and port on the side of the ship. It's a nice little touch. Whether it's visible at the end of the build, I don't know, but it is a nice little touch on there to have that. And of course, appropriately for this Norse ship that we're building, we get the word starboard in English from the fact that it was the side of the ship that the Vikings had the rudder, or the steering was on that side of the ship. So it's the steer board side. Or so I'm led to believe. That's what dictionaries told me anyway, growing up. Okay. I just saw some bricks. I missed a step, but it's not crucial to anything here. It's just up this end of the keel. There we go. I just thought I shouldn't have spares that size. Should only be... That looks about right. Couple little light pieces. All the sub bags of parts that Lego puts together are packed by weight at the factory, so they tend to include one extra of all the little bits and bobs. All right. Let me check. I'm just going to check if I have this as a command. Apparently not. Cool. I'm going to set one of those up. But we are on to bag 4, the goat boat. Bag 4. And we are going to do a little shout out for Korg, mate of ours, another Aussie streamer. He goes by the handle of Korg, so here's another shout out for you, mate. I'm not sure if you're still lurking or ducking in and out, but if you're into watching people build sets, whether it be Thor or Lego and that kind of thing, model kits, go check them out. Oh, that's a cool print. The belt, belts across the chest and across the back. It's got a wide belt across the middle with like a shiny ram's head belt buckle. That's really cool. And then we get this. This is a really clever Lego piece right here that is going on. It's been used in quite a few sets as like a fur collar kind of piece. but it's also been used as a bird nest in trees. And then Korg has a double printed head. He's got a smiley face on one side, and then one with the mouth open on the other, where he's talking. And then instead of the head being one big molded piece, the top of his rocky form is a separate part that clicks on, which compared to things like a rocket, where you get the obvious raccoon head on there that can only be used for that. In this case, if you take that off, you've got a minifigure head that you can use on other figures and make stone monsters that aren't Korg, if you want to mix and match parts like I do. And if you want to see more of stuff to do with swapping minifig parts around and turning official Lego parts into custom or customish fictional characters, historical characters, celebrities, that kind of thing, on Instagram and on Twitch now. More recently, I started doing what I call Minifig Monday. So the hashtag on Instagram should pull up a few things here and there, and the other one is Minifig Makeover. So Minifig Makeover on Instagram will find some results where I've mixed and matched parts. But then Minifig Monday, I will be bringing to some streams as well. No worries, lad. Eat. Eating is important. And then we'll see shortly. We're on bag 4. Just put old mate Korg. It is a Thor set because it's Thor's Day. It is Thor's Day. It's my 3rd week of attempting this. And the technology played well today. It's Thor's Day. It is Thor's Day, my dudes. Thorsty Thursday? Yes. So we have Thor, it's Thor's Day, and we have Norwegian beer as well. So I love it when a plan comes together. Thanks, lad. I'll be here for real shortly. I'm just going to go eat dinner. I won't be here. Thank you for that. At least it's only for 2 steps, right? So, and yeah, and I was, when I first did it, I was holding the Lego to match the book, but then I'm like, is that kind of cheating? Because, like, if the Lego matches the picture, is it really upside down? So Kara's kind of, I think, insisting that I hold this the right way up, and then try and so that's that end of that would line up with there. Alright, so that's step 68 done. Thanks, Led. Just putting one by one round down, but at 180 degrees it's messing with my brain. And then step 69, dude. Step 69 is again one piece, but it's working out which way it lines up. Okay, with those. That goes there. And then it's sticker time. I'll try this end of Kara's sticker applicator thing, and we are grabbing sticker number 7. So for those not familiar with Lego sticker sheets, each sticker has a number next to it, and the step in the instructions tells you which sticker is being shown in the picture. So sticker number 7, and the triangle logo is going down at the tan end of the tan piece. It goes there. I hate stickers. One thing I do like on some other streams is where they have the sound clip of Charlie Day from Always Sunny saying, "I hate stickers all the time." Okay, so step 69 is done, and we're back to the right way up for the instructions. Thank you, Led B-Man. And yeah, turning the instructions upside down, like, it doesn't frustrate me or like make me go, "Oh, that's annoying," but it that 69 was quick, wasn't it? We're under 70. Like it's not annoying working with it upside down, but it's that sort of, you're trying to tell your brain to do something. It's like, no, that's that one and that's that one. And it is a weird. I mean, I could go back and do step 69 again, except 69 is applying the sticker. I don't want to reapply the sticker. But no, there's that thing, when you look in a mirror and you've got your left and right, and if you can see your reflection, you can automatically sort of work out that left and right are opposite now, because it lines up with the light reflecting. So that hand moves up and down, that one moves up and down. But when an image is rotated, it messes with people's brains. Like, it's the way your brain converts what you're seeing into information. It deals with reflection and rotation very differently. And I'm sure there's lots of things written on the subject. But yeah, that's just my other nerdy little tidbit for the night, as we go to step 72 and attach those plates onto the side of the bow. And because it's the bow, we will take a bow. That's just terrible. And it looks like, so this step, we're putting this plate on. Yeah, the coloured plate for starboard and port is already covered. I guess it's more of something to help me make sure that I'm on the right side of the boat when I'm attaching things, and less of an in-joke for the actual finished build. Another curved tile to go on here. Doesn't count as a drop if it slides onto the page, right? No reaction from Kara, so I'm taking that as not a drop. Okay, that is we're already done with step 74. Nothing. You didn't hear anything at all. Nothing. A piece slid to one side. It, it did not drop. It just slid. It hints that this is now building one of the. Is there one or two dragon heads on the ship? Looks like we just get a left and a right side. Oh no, it looks like a double dragon at the front of the ship. Clip for the mouth of the dragon. Another little plate there. Make sure we've got the right angled wedge slope there. Gold stud and tan quarter round plate. Oh, yo, Elix! Oh boy, tomorrow's stream's gonna be interesting. Kara, can I get a shout out for? Thank you. Thank you for that. Elix is another Aussie streamer. Does some gaming streams. Elix is gonna be showing off some Build Time 13 merch, I believe, that arrived in his parcels. Yeah, Elix, let us know what are you doing tomorrow? What's your stream going to be about tomorrow? What makes it special? As I move on to step 88. Merch, yes, good quality. I have the You'll be displaying Build Time 13's merch for chat while you dance. I've got some Build Time 13 merch right here. I've got the stubby cooler with the bearded man's logo on the front. Elix did not get a stubby cooler. G'day again, Taz. How's it going down in New South Wales? Very warm up here today, I can tell you that. Stubby cooler. Yeah, Elix did not get a stubby cooler, people. Elix got some very different merch to me. But was that a giveaway, Elix, or was that a giveaway, or like you won it, or gifted to you, or something, or did you do what I did and buy the merch?
Pretty sure that was a giveaway.
To support our streaming friends, as we do. You won it. Nice. Yeah, I bought the stubby cooler, and I've won a poster, I believe, of Groot. So I'm just ignoring chat for a moment while I try and get at least one of these stickers to sort of line up at 180 degrees parallel to the the parts going on. That one worked out pretty well. Okay, stickers on that. Yeah, and Carol won a Hawaiian shirt, I believe, in the giveaway. That's going to be fun, and she's probably going to make me wear it on stream at some point. Yes, the Streamlabs Streamlabs reacting to people saying g'day and hello will be going away probably tomorrow. I've got to tweak a few things on the backstage here. And I will be doing a stream tomorrow as well, but I'll be doing mine in the afternoon, and I will not be wearing anything like what Elix will be highlighting tomorrow. I'll just leave it at that. Looks like I may have missed a bit earlier that these should already be on here, so I'll put that there and that there. Yeah, I'm aware that the Hawaiian shirt will make the rounds. Alright, so the bow's coming together nicely. We'll see if I can get the second dragon head built. We're getting close to joining the two halves of the boat together. Ads coming up. We've been going for 2 hours, so about due for an ad break in about 5 minutes. I did sort of manually pushed one back a little while ago. Because things were happening. Let's see how we go with this. I may snooze this if it works out better for the timing of step 100. And I think I counted 155 steps in this earlier. And at the bottom of the instructions, I will push the ads back again. At the bottom of the book, there is a progress bar with a pale blue here, sort of a semi-transparent, and then a solid blue here, and Thor's minifigure, which as the book started, Thor was on the left page, and then as we go through, he gets progressively closer to the end of the book. Nice little visual representation of how far you are in the progress of the build. And another quarter round here. Another curved slope with the angle cut out for the horn or ear of the dragon. And then this piece here, it kind of looks a bit like a crab with crab claws. I think originally it's I've tended to see it in Ninjago sets and samurai sets as sort of decoration on the top of a helmet. But here it's getting clipped in sideways to make the jaws of the dragon figurehead. Cheers, Squiddy. And Squall. And you know what? There wasn't much left of that, so that one's gone. So there's the streamer hood of the traveling build time shirt. Nice. I like it. Alright, so then this dragon head clips on from the inside of there. So we've got the two dragon heads at the front of the ship. And before so that's step 106 is attaching that. Step 105 was literally just folding the hinge into its sort of closed position. Step 107. Well, there's I am familiar with some flat pack instructions where step 1 is, attach legs to footstool, and step 2 is turn footstool the right way up so you can sit on it. Just refilling the Norwegian beer supply and keeping it cool in the stubby cooler. Yeah, Elix, I may have shown Squiddy those photos at work today that you put on Build Times Discord. That GIF was something. That was really something. So yeah, I'll look forward to seeing the other 15. What? Hang on, what? Are we just gonna get 15 different GIFs throughout the day on various Discords tomorrow? I'm gonna try Kara's suggestion of going sideways on the 15 pics to go up. Okay. Have you done for pics for stream? Okay. Have you done some like swimwear catalog posing? Is that what we've got in store for us? What? Kara's laughing, but I think she's watching this on a delay. So I'm like, what was said in chat? Nothing that funny. Not yet. Oh, okay, you don't want to spoil too much. Bloody hell. Could do a calendar. Just to repeat the point that I've made before, I hate stickers. Stickers are horrible. I'm only doing this because I'm on stream and I'm showing like different ways of attaching stickers, and it's Thor's Day, and it's got the Asgard tour thing on the side of the boat, so that's kind of cool. But like seriously, just print the parts. Crying out loud, this is horrible. Horrible. Alright, rant over until the next sticker makes an appearance. Alright, that's on there. And then guess what's on the next step? Step 108 people is the other side of the ship. And we're going to put another sticker, just the same. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? It's horrible. Alright, let's try and get this to line up. I think that the trouble is trying lengthways is that this tool thing that Kara has lent me to try is actually it starts off thin, but it gets wider. So when you're trying to apply a sticker lengthways, it really doesn't work because your stickers at one end of the sticker you're too far away from the surface that you're trying to stick it to, and things go out of whack. And that just went out of whack slightly by maybe half a mil. It's probably okay to the naked eye, but to me I can go, that's not quite straight. That looks horrible. That should have been printed. That should have been put through a printer where everything can line up same time every time. So yeah, put that to one side. Step 108. We've got ads starting soon, and I've got about 6 pieces to attach. So the snot bricks will go down. No, because I'll be just as ruthless with my high standards of no, that's not straight. Do it again. And once the stickers are down, they don't like peeling up and going back down again. So nah, stickers can piss off. Put a sock in it, stickers. Alright, and then step 109 there. Step 110 is click those two together, so now we get an idea of the size of the finished boat. It's a decent size. And we've got ads in progress according to my screen. Whether or not that's true for you, film mileage may vary. There's the ship. Straight down. I'm going to stretch the legs slightly. I think I just kicked the tripod accidentally. Straighten that back up and hope things don't go too awry. I will refill the glass. And resume the build once it through a short can. So in there, it's not a Australian size; it's a European size. So pouring while it was in the stubby cooler was not necessarily the greatest of ideas. Top up the glass. So we are 2 hours and 12 minutes in. We are up to bag 5 of 6. And just to refresh everyone's memory and give you some details, that's what we're doing tonight. Lego bag noises, Lego noises, crinkly bag noises, some more Lego ASMR. Okay, scratch the nose. And we will continue on with bag 5 of the goat bite. So we are on step 111 now, and page 68. So you know what that makes this page, Kara? That's our second 69, dude, of the set. We've had step 69, and now we're about to be on page 69. Okay, so the angled slopes are put in the middle there. Still a bit flexible with the long plates, but this should hopefully clip together to be a bit more sturdy and swishable. So step 112, aka page 69. Get some of these curved panels, touching the dark grey 1x2 plates on there. 69, dude, indeed. Three, number 4. Go. Fourth one of those, and then these are going to clip into the side of the ship here, but no doubt, like, because these are normally like the side panels on like garbage trucks, spaceships, things like that, no doubt this will get aligned there and attach in line with those studs. Probably with something with one of those sloped bricks. That would line up perfectly with there, so no doubt that will be a future step. Calling it now. I predict a future step because I've built multiple Lego sets, so I can kind of sometimes see where things are heading, build-wise, technique-wise. The table's not 100% flat either. Doesn't help. And look at that, the very next step, when I turned over, so we are no longer on 69. This 69 was also over very quickly. Not as quickly as step 69, but page 69 is about to go. So let's all say goodbye to 69. Page 70. And the very next step is literally taking that sloped piece that I mentioned and clipping it onto those 4 panels to hold them in place. So that it was a very quick prediction too, of going, oh look, this will be coming up soon, and there it is. Those are locked in. Next step is to fill out the rest of it. I do like how these it's simple and what's the word I'm looking for? It's part effect, like it's using a minimal number of parts to get the right shape without being just like one big molded piece. Like they're using existing parts. Like look at how quickly that creates that pardon me, curved boat hull. Okay, and then we get 4. We do this 4 times. We get a couple of these 1x2s with the clip at one end, and then a 1x2 slope to join them, and then those will overlap each join from that panel to that panel. And the slope getting attached so that it angles upwards. Again, keeping that angled curved shape of the boat going. Led, if you're listening, what's for dinner? And is it something that's going to make us all hungry when we find out? Clips on there. Beans. Is that what you had for all right, so Elix, you're a trained chef, aren't you? Is that your job as well? You work as a chef, or are you just a trained chef? I cannot remember. Or are you just one of those fancy people who cooks awesome things and posts pictures to make us all hungry? Trained and work. Liquid dinner for Squiddy. Nice. Elix, do you find that stops you making awesome stuff at home because you do that enough at work, or does it do the opposite and make you like go full fancy at home as well? Burned out chef wise, but try to make it nice for family. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so you can't always just come home and go, tonight we're having KFC because I'm sick of the side of food. 17 weeks left till work closes. Is your work closing down? Ah, closing down for good. Ah, okay. Did you? Well, maybe I wasn't there for that part. It was a very busy weekend. Lots of things were discussed.
We discussed this, but you weren't in on the conversation.
Ah, just while you were waiting to come in. Fair enough.
Yes.
Gotcha. But it's a good thing. Well, that's all right then. Yeah, I knew Korg was. I mean, did you see all the pictures Korg put of food last time? It was like, dude. No worries, Taz. you probably a little bit later tonight. Or is that not? Or is that tomorrow? It's Thursday. What day is it? And thanks for the shout outs, Kara. Cheers for those. It's Thor's Day. Here's me looking for a piece. So I've attached it there. I've put one there, and then I've gone looking for the one to put here after I've already done it. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, no worries, Taz. Always happy to shed love, shout people out. And enjoy the entertainment that your streams bring us, for sure. Yeah, switching gears is good. Like I've been like I've been. Oh, that's right. I was gonna ask what we were having, and then I was like, do I ask, or um will I get berated by my mod for forgetting what she told me like 2.5 hours ago, or less. But no, I've been at my current place of employment for over a decade and a half. But I did almost a decade, like in the same position, the same role, and yeah, that was long enough. It was time to like, yeah, you get to a point where it's not necessarily time to leave, but it definitely can become time to have a change. That's for sure. But as far as the saying goes, a holiday is better than a change. They're not. They're not equally. They're not equal. Step 127. It's another sticker. This time it's a map of New Asgard. You've also got long service coming. Nice. Yeah, I have 17 years of employment and 0 long service leave taken so far. I do want to do an overseas trip with it at some point, so kind of just waiting for a good time to do that. Yeah, it's nice that you're able to make use of that. And have some time for you and family. That's for sure. I keep forgetting that because the tray is now slightly covering where I've put tape down on the table. I keep forgetting to have the hands over here. So then what we're currently building is, it looks like it's the deck that's going to go down in there, and the little cabin. So we've got a bottle, some sort of gem. It's a part I've never seen before in Lego. It's kind of octagonal, with a slightly rounded, angled top, and it's in a satiny, like a translucent whitish, but with a sort of a blue sheen on it. Yeah, I'll put it on the end of this tan plate and get it on this camera. That might show up. I might try some light from the phone. Let's get a second light source going. Where's the camera? There. I'm trying to get the light to it. Yeah, it looks kind of like a jewel. If you've seen, I'll try to get the light out of the camera's way though. If you've seen the Lunar New Year set with the ice skating pond, it's made of panels in the same color where they're like a whitish but still translucent. Yeah, it attaches to the stud, so from underneath it just looks like a tile almost. But it's the thickness of a tile and a half, kind of. The raised top is higher than a tile. It's probably, yeah, so it would sit at the same height as a stud. So it's like a plate plus the stud in height. But color-wise, I'd probably have to find a photo online or something to really show what it, the effects I'm talking about. Doesn't show up on the laptop camera that well, and it really won't show up on this camera too much. Like, it won't focus. But it's like a pearl kind of sheen on it. It's that kind of effect. So yeah, it is very cool. This is now the 3 sub-steps of step 128. And I suspect from where these are being placed that they'll have something to do with holding the angled roof over the back of the ship here. Step 129. Got the ever useful lightsaber hilt. The bar with the stud on there. There's like a staff, and that will clip in there without removing the whole part off the wall, if I can. What is that doing? It's just not clicking into place the way it... Oh, there we go. The way it should. Okay. There, and then apparently there's some in-joke, I think, about Lego Marvel always having a red fire extinguisher. Because I'm pretty sure the Sanctorum had one, and I was like, I don't remember that in the movie, and then I googled it, and I'm pretty sure if we look up Marvel Lego, fire extinguisher comes up as an automatic search. On Reddit, why are fire extinguishers included in so many sets? Lego is trying to teach the kids the importance of fire safety. There's a YouTube video from a couple of years ago. Why is there a fire extinguisher in every Lego Marvel set? Yeah, I'm sure there's an intro. Someone's answer to the question is they simply add a fire extinguisher when they have space for the two parts it requires. It's just a low piece count build that kids will enjoy. I mean, that's the thing too. No worries, Squid. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, and cheers for that. We have a cheers. We have a score loss. And instructions upside down for 2 steps. Okay. So then the book is now upside down. We are going to step 130 and step 131. And I'm putting this the right way around. First, it's another layer of plates on the top of the wall. That's not too bad. Plain stud at the bow end, and then a clip facing outward at the stern end, and then so with these clips being where the roof will attach, we're now going to need some sloped bricks for the roof to sort of rest on. So they'll go there. And that's the 2 steps upside down. Cheers for that, Squiddy. Catch you on your next stream. And look forward to more shenanigans, that's for sure. Step 132 is some door frames. Add a bit more structure to the... thanks for that. Oh no! Forgot to chill the grog. What flavour did you get this time? And can you chuck one in the freezer and have it soon? Or is it going to have to sort of all go to the fridge? And is it the kind of thing you can drink over ice? I don't know. All peach. Nice. Yeah, I've had some grape, mandarin, and apple syrup, Korean beverage from our mate Dan's. Haven't tried the peach one of that yet. Also not bad. We've got ads. It says in a minute, and we've got 3 spare parts and 2 wedge plates to go. So spares can go away. Step 135 is simply placing the dick down into the ship. Come on. Attach. There we go. Clipped in. Clipped in there. And then just before the ads start, these go down at the front of the ship, down onto the deck there. Alright, so now we are, that's the other spare drill. 5 bags done. The goat boat is definitely starting to come together. We'll try and at a nice little angle here. What about there we go. Alright, so ads will be soon, and then I've got 1 bag to go. And then it will be dinner time for us. Got 1 bag to go, so let's crack on. See you in a couple minutes. Stretch your legs, grab a drink. See you very soon for the rest of the goat boat. All right, I am back. Welcome back, everyone, to tonight's build. Bricko is back. I have opened up bag sixth and final bag. Bag 6 of 6. The set we are building, exclamation set, is that one there. Marvel Superheroes Goat Boat from Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm going to skip ahead of the instructions, not even look, and assemble King Valkyrie here. And she's got a sort of smirking, closed mouth face and a smiling open mouth print. She's got her hair piece there. And legs. Oh, she's got a really cool print on those parts as well. Cool armor design. It's really cool. I can't wait to save up and get a better camera than this one. To do more of the sort of show off parts and actually have the camera focus. This camera sort of only focuses way back here. And what's the point of that? When you want to show off the Lego. The JB Hi-Fi set. No, I did not. Was it a camera? What was out to I close the book? I should have a look at JB Hi-Fi for some stuff because I also have my birthday this month and they sent me a $10 voucher, which may not get me far, but ooh, Mike's lights and webcam for $100. Does it look like a decent camera, or this is like a $20-ish one up here, and this one is built into the laptop. Oh, nice. Valkyrie comes with a little short sword, and in fact comes with a spare as well. It's nice when there's a light weapon that they include a spare part of. I will definitely check out that link post-stream during dinner. So we're doing this 2 times for 1x3 plate and then an inverted slope. It goes on there. I'm going to turn this back around and they will clip in. Okay, so they're kind of securing the side to the main part of the hull on the inside as well as the outside. Gives a bit of structure. Helps if I line it up correctly. Don't leave weird gaps. I just dropped a part. I just did. Alright, so those are on there. 2 times, and now we're moving onto the roof of the sort of little hut or cabin at the back of the dragon boat. I know the set is the goat boat, But it's got a dragon-shaped prow. It's a Viking ship. It's a dragon boat. It's just pulled by goats. Okay, that goes. Is that right? Oh, yep. Bit of an overlap there. That goes there. That goes there. Is it a Dragon D's? I think it might be a Dragon D's. Welcome back, Led. What was for dinner? Nice. There's one of those near me that's also kind of on the way to my game store. So if I leave early enough on a Pathfinder night, I tend to stop there and get something to take with me and have before the game. Nuts. Yeah, the store owner, is happy for us to like order Uber Eats and have some stuff there as long as we clean up our mess and everything. But if I get something, I take it with me, but like I'll eat before the game starts. But with I got sort of sidetracked by well, a little bit too busy with the prep for BBX. So the Pathfinder games and the Red Rooter sort of haven't been for a while. I've had one Pathfinder game since. It's good to get back into the groove. Put these in, and then I've put my name down to display again next month with a much smaller, much more portable display on this side of town. And I've got a couple ideas I'm doing album cover mosaics, and I've got a couple ideas for ones that I haven't made yet, so I want to kind of get parts together and get a move on before next month comes around. Alright, so we're still building the roof that it says. Welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. My name's Glenn, but I go by Bricko on here because my online handle that I've been using for ages was too long to pronounce, so fair enough. I build Lego for the most part, and yeah, tonight we are building the goat boat from Thor: Love and Thunder. Kara, do you want to do a quick exclamation oops and then a space and a plus sign? Let's see if it works for you. It didn't work for Budgie earlier, but see if it works for you. We are now up to 8 dropped pieces in total. That's I haven't reset it per stream. I might do that. I'll see if I can figure out some things, and if I can get more than one counter going, that can sort of keep track of this stream and then like have an all-time tally running as well. That'd be kind of fun. So clip that onto the side. I don't know if it's because you're specialer or if it's because there's some built-in hidden timer preventing too many in a row. I don't know, but I don't plan on dropping more parts anytime soon to find out. And then this side of the roof. Famous last words indeed. Watch me drop all the parts. That is that one. So then again, this roof is a 2 times step. So that's all getting repeated. Tiles hiding down the side of the tray. Another quarter round. And we're now, this is step 150. Which, if we recall at the start of the stream, there's 155 steps to this set. So we're getting close. That's all that's left to go. Looks like some decoration for the sides of the ship for the most part. And we can see on the bottom of the page that our little mini Thor has almost made it to the end of the book. And then this shield part here that's attached underneath, that now clips in to these clips on the sides of the cabin. So one goes there, and then we'll repeat that on this side. Because it's a shield with a handle, it does have a huge angle of opening. And once the lag catches up, I'm sure my mod will find something sus in what I just said. But then those will tilt like that. And because there's like one more plate depth here than here, they nicely interlace with each other. Cheers for the hydrate. We're just about to hit the 3-hour mark on this stream, which is actually, I think I did work out because I built something recently that took about 2 hours. That was roughly 2/3 the piece count of this. And between building and chatting and doing stuff like that, I figured if I just work on that kind of average, I was like, I reckon this will take about 3 hours to do. So we're not far off the mark. What am I even doing here? I've got some plans for that one, Kara, as well. The Bunnings one is an in-joke with a couple of us. Got some plans in the works. Squiddy and I were watching some YouTube videos today about streaming bots and things on our break at work, and getting some ideas of things that can be done for our and the chat's amusement and engagement. Clip some shields on the side of the ship. And that will go there. Oh yes, we were most impressed. We were checking out a bunch of things and going, oh, it's that easy. We were using some stuff where it was like, write a script, do this, do that. And we're like, that's just too hard. The next step, 153, is 8 little round plates. Okay, I was dreading having to pronounce this. Is it Perg? Do I go Perg? Or like, are the double letters just for fun, or am I supposed to try and pronounce the GH as a H? But yes, join in the chaos. Welcome. I'm in Australia. The minifigs, I'll bring them back. Just Perg. Okay, just for fun. Nice. Whereabouts in the world are you, Perg? We are in Australia, and it's Thursday night for us. And so because it's Thursday or Thursday, we are doing Thor's goat boat. I'm going to grab a plate to put these minifigs on. So there are 5 minifigs in this set. The 2 I think my missus checked that are unique to this one. Morning / evening, happy time zone, Princess Peach. Welcome on in. G'day, g'day. These are the 2 that are unique to this set. We've got Korg with a nice printed crossed belts across the chest and a ram belt buckle. We've got King Valkyrie in some nice shiny armor. Yeah, life does get busy, Perg. I understand that completely. I had a lot of Lego I had what I thought was a lot of Lego when I was a kid. My wife would look at it now and go, that's not a lot of Lego compared to what you have as an adult. And yeah, then uni, work, stuff, things got in the way, and then I just eventually found my way back to the hobby, and then found my way into like mocks and displaying and stuff, and then this year, just a couple months ago, started streaming and sharing live builds instead of just photos on Instagram. But here are the other 3 minifigs. So we have Thor with Stormbreaker, the axe. He's got some cool armor printed. We've got the Mighty Thor chain. And then we have Gore as well. And for a basic sort of mummy print, on his main outfit, the head print's really cool. And could be quite handy for different minifig and monster builds. Yeah, Thor's cool. He's got the long hair that comes down forward over his shoulders, and then a sort of tied back ponytail. And as far as the print goes, he's got the dark tan printed beard, but it has like little light grey streaks all the way through it, which I find really cool. And I'm thinking about pinching some of those heads to make sig figs of myself as this starts to spread through the old beard. I won't be using the hairpiece though. I'll be doing that. Yeah, the Thor does look cool. The only thing I think looks kind of, I'm trying to remember the movie now, whether the color did change that much. But it's a very bright blue outfit for him compared to some like dark blue minifig parts that other Thors have had. Okay, so now back to the I hate stickers part of the show. Part where Glenn whinges about having to put stickers on Lego and line them up. You think lining them up with a straight edge is annoying. Now I have to get a circle to line up inside a circle. I will use the pointy end of Kara's little tool. I suppose the plus side of putting a round sticker on a round tile is they don't actually have to line up with the studs. Like, it's a round shield. They could hang it any way they want. But that is... Nope. Not centered. It's very close to one edge, and there's like a 1 mil gap on the other side. That's not... I mean, if you want to get stickery, but are you prepared to deal with how picky I am about them being equidistant from the edge? Or is this where I start researching printers and go down the printed brick avenue? I mean, they're not too bad. And so because I'm not, like, I'm trying to be picky about how they line up inside the circle, but I'm not being picky about how they actually line up with the alignment of the tile itself. If these had to be like in a row together, I probably would stick these down onto a longer plate and then put the stickers down to line them all up. But because these are attaching to the shields and going on either side of the boat, it doesn't really worry me that much. Also, the shields only have one stud in their center, so you can rotate the tile to line up anyway. But if they were being stuck down in a row onto like a 2x8 plate or something, then people might get a bit triggered by the not all lining up the same way, not being identical. And Perg, I know you said you haven't had much time for building, but have you got like an Instagram or something? Are you one of us takes photos of our Lego people that we can check out? Or that one's, yeah, I'm happy with that one. That was pretty good. And that one's even better. All right, that is all the stickers done. I am so glad that we're done with that. There were 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There were 20 stickers in that set. All right, so now now we attach those to the shields. It's interesting that they went with so this classic plain shield in like the silver color, and then went with the brown tile instead of just going for a brown shield. The brown shields do exist. Thanks for that, Kara. I will grab that in a second, just as soon as I've put those on. And the stickers all have like a wood grain in them, so I am making them all vertical. And from the instructions, it looks like they are just opposite sides. So the number order from front to back is the same as port and starboard. So front to back, front to back. So that tan and blue one. Front, and we got the red and blue one third. Goes on there. And then we've got the blue tan at the back. So there's the shovel. That's a cool perk because I do like checking out what other people build. Why do those not? Oh, they do line up. They were just at a funny angle to where I was. All right, page 98. Okay, so that's pretty much the ship. The ship itself. That's done. I like how the roof hinges down and the two sides both rest on the slopes on the inside and just rest there. I like how these interlace with the one panel thickness and then the two panel thickness and vice versa to interlock. The only thing I really don't like in this set so far, and it's a really picky thing, is this bit here at the back where one plate attaches to this side and two plates attached to this side, but there's nothing sort of clamping them together. I would have liked more of a way of building that with, say, a brick in the middle with studs both sides that they could both attach. And I know that's tricky with the maths of like 3 plates vertically at right angles isn't the same as the width of a brick. So the height of a brick is not the same as the width of a brick. So that would have required a bit of engineering, I think, to get that to clamp in. But that's about the only thing I'm a bit like, that could be better. Everything else is really cool. So it looks like step 154 is the harness for the 2 goats to pull the boat, thus turning our dragon boat into a goat boat. And that clips onto there. And then there's a gold round tile to clip onto the front. Technic axle. That round 1x1 is a spare. That goes onto there. That tray is no longer needed. And then this clips into the front of the ship there. So now the ship has a harness at the front. Page 100. Oh, that's right. So this robot arm clip thing that we attached ages ago. Oh, what's that for? The axe clips in here because much like Mjolnir being the way that Thor can fly, it pulls him along. Oh my god, the hammer pulled you off! The axe is what sort of magically pulls this through space, assisted, of course, by our goats. And that. Okay, so there's a Technic axle hole in the side of each goat. So they just literally clip to the harness. It doesn't go around them. So they go in there. There's our goats. We now have the goat boat. And we can put our minifigs on there. There's Thor. We have mighty Thor facing off against Gore for a bit. Valkyrie coming to lend a hand. Thor's just sort of standing up the front with his goats, staring off into space. And then Korg at the back, keeping a lookout. And there we go. That is the goats. Bring it through. The goats. Power of the ship. Cabin. And the stern. 3 hours and 16 minutes of stream. Had a few sips of Norwegian along the way. Yeah, a good build. I like the design of the ship, shape-wise. Again, the stern I think could do with some tweaking. Cheers, Kara. I'll hydrate for sure. Yeah, so the goats are dragging this boat across space. So that's my build for tonight. All done. We do have. I've snoozed the ads a couple times, and now I think they're going to run whether I want them to or not. Dragon D's goats. Yeah, Led, if you're still around, there was one show that Brisbricks put on once where I had my Antarctica on display. One of the other guys had a massive table set up with just all sorts of medieval and Ninjago dragons, like sort of every Ninjago dragon there had been was set up. And I took my little Arctic sled off my table and took it over and put it next to all of his. And I was like, there you go. And it had the Huskies at the front pulling the sled. And he was like, what's that for? And I went, dragon. And he just looked at me and groaned. And I was like, yes, see you later. No worries, Elix. I am looking forward to tomorrow. Everyone, Kara, if you could turn on the chat up for Elix, and I'll do the other one. I'll do this one as well, just to do the double whammy. We'll do one of those. Elix is another Aussie streamer, sort of local to us on this side of the world, and he's doing a special stream tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you check that out. 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock Australian Daylight Saving Time, I think, isn't it? Is it 10? It's 10 our time, right? And 11 Sydney time that you're doing it? let us know in the chat. I will be putting my Be Right Back screen up temporarily while I stretch again and have a super quick stand up and stretch. Yeah, let us know in the chat, Elix, about your stream for tomorrow, and then I'll be back here very shortly. No worries, Perg. It was always good to meet new people. I will be back in. It says ad starting soon. I'll put the screen up now, but I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Don't go far. Okay, I'm back. I also just had a look at that JB link. Elix. Looks good. All right, let me top up that drink there. Empty the can. Yes, Elix is doing a stream tomorrow. The next things I'm doing, I'm still working on a schedule, but I do have next set up as a command. So tomorrow afternoon, the plan is to do this. It'll be fairly laid back and relaxed. There's not a huge number of parts to this. But it looks like a fun little Disney set. Won't be streaming on the weekend, but I'll be hanging around in other people's streams and doing all the viewer stuff. And then Monday I'll be doing Minifig Monday again. So last Monday I did some Critical Role minifigs, and we looked at what parts I'd use to make them. A recent mock display I did was of a map from Tomb of Annihilation, so we have some minifig versions of D&D characters adapted from the book to run through, and I'll be using Brickignise to speed the process up of finding where I found all my parts, so that I can keep track of what minifigs are where in what form, because I do like to mix and match parts and recreate characters from film, TV, books, history, sig figs, things like that. So that's the plan for the next few days. And yeah, so Elix is streaming tomorrow at 10, and that's 10 Brisbane time, I'm assuming, Queensland time. Testing for the shit works. Yep. Yeah, this was my third attempt to do a Thor's Day. I wanted to do this 2 weeks ago and had camera fails, had laptop lag, all sorts of stuff. And then I tried last week and things didn't happen. And then this week finally got to do it. So, yeah. But yeah, check out Elix tomorrow morning. Kara's doing the other tags there as well for things. There is a Discord in the works as well. So far, I've just put up some channels for sharing Lego pictures, whether that's sets that you've built, mocks that you've created, sig figs that you've done of yourself. There's channels for each of those to show off. There's a text channel for if you've got ideas. If you like watching the stream and you've got ideas for things I could do, chuck them in there. I can promise I will read them. I can't promise I will implement things. But if I like your idea, I'll probably run with it and see how it works. I didn't check. I didn't check while I was gone. I did have a quick bathroom break just then. I've had a beer and a half, and I've had quite a bit of water tonight. That tends to, it does help because streaming is thirsty work. Pardon me while I see who's on, while we prepare to head on over. You know what? I think we're gonna go. Thanks, Felix. Yeah, Taz is live. Should we go say hi to Taz? He was in the chat before. Let's share the love back. We're gonna go raid over to good mate Tasman Bricks, another Aussie streamer. He sometimes builds Lego, but he builds he tells incredible stories. Yes, I don't have a raid message set up, and copy pasting is apparently no longer a thing on Twitch Mobile. So, and even within Twitch itself, it doesn't like copying and pasting, especially with emotes for some reason. It's gone a bit weird. But yes, it's a Bricko raid. Let's go say hi to Taz. Thanks for watching the stream, everyone. Hope you enjoyed watching me put the set together. I enjoyed it. And it's almost 10 o'clock in this time zone. Everyone have a great day, or stick around and say hi to Taz. And then we'll duck in, say good day, and then sort of lurk while we have dinner. And yeah, see you next time. Let's get ready. Let's see if that screen works. Let's get ready to raid. And we will head over there in just about Alright, it says it's ready. Let's go. Thanks, Kara, for the link.